Okay, so here we are taking videos again, and you know what I do when I'm like having fun here is I test things and I come up with these ideas about how I can test things. So this is AuPd wire, and I make things out of it, and it's got gold and palladium, and I make it out of X aluminum wire. Okay, so this looks like a piece of aluminum clothesline, except when you get really close, you see that it's got real cubic structure and kind of rainbowy and anyway, and it's one of the ways we test materials is through their hardness. Okay, so we have stainless steel here. Um, so my magnet will stick to it, but just barely, right? It's not like stuck on there a lot. It's just stuck on there a little bit. Um, that's how stainless steel is. My magnet sticks to other stuff real well, including the iron um, spring thing gummy from one of my nippers. Okay, so we've got a sharpish sort of a point here, and there it is. There's the scratches I just put in. And they're still there. There is persistence in my scratching. Um, see if I can get a good one here. Okay, keep your eye on it. And it's still there. You can still see where I did that. This is basically the line, but you can see it right there. And what I've done is taken a piece of X aluminum wire and made it hard enough. And I'm not like, pounding on it with a hammer or anything. I'm just writing like a pencil here. And it's not really that sharp either. I mean, we're not talking something that I just cut that with a piece of, with wire cutters. I didn't like sharpen it or anything. So we're not talking something that I manufactured to fool you or anything like that. It's I made a piece of gold palladium alloy wire hard enough to scratch stainless steel. It's nice and pliable. But it's pretty hard and strong. Doesn't come apart. It doesn't if I bend it, I can bend it 10,000 times before it starts to fatigue. It's a precious metal and doesn't rust or tarnish. It's also absolutely ubiquitous and doesn't cost anything. It's everywhere, and it can be created with recycled aluminum and a small propane or lighter type torch. That's what this is. Butane lighter. Flame in this is 1300 degrees Celsius. It's almost hot enough to melt steel, but not quite. It's hot enough to melt gold, although not a very big piece. And it works better if you put like compressed air in it or something. Mucho better. But it is. It's certainly hot enough to melt aluminum, and it can't melt this stuff. I can hold it on this all day long, and it won't change that one iota, one least little bit. So that's what I do for fun.